The KO2 is quickly becoming one of my favorite pieces of gear. Welcome back to this mini-series making a full KO2 track from start to finish. We're going to get into it as soon as I shout out today's patron, and that shout out goes to HSJ. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. If you missed part 1 of this video where we started making our full KO2 track, I suggest you go and watch that. And if you want a quick refresher on where we are, we've got 3 scenes set up. The first one sounds just like that. The second one is the same thing, but with a little drum fill at the end. And the third scene is this weird little like turnaround bridge section. Pretty much just that. Also, I hope you can forgive me. It is like 7:30 a.m. right now, and I've got some coffee and some water. All things in balance. That looks terrible. This gives me like the hipster vibe. So anyway, my goal today is to take this pattern and kind of turn it into our intro. So I want to commit it. And now we're in scene 4, which gives us all new patterns to work with, and we can kind of do our own thing here. So I think I'm going to erase the drums. And I think I'm going to erase the bass part as well. That might be our intro. What can we throw over the top of it? Let's commit this again. And now scene 5, we can come up with some new drums. So let's get some cymbals up here. Sure, we'll just do that. That's fine. Kind of want to just go but maybe every 2 bars. So we'll go, yeah, recording length of 2 bars. Here we go. I meant to go from the beginning. Let's try it again. Something like that, but I think I might want something a bit more rhythmically complex because the bass does fade out. Or maybe I just want a different sound. Let's go right here. Maybe we hit the big droning note on 1, and then I just realized that we're not going to want sidechaining here, which means that we're going to have to put this bass sound in a different group. So let's put it down in group D. Well, let's do it in group C, actually, because I know this is empty. Yeah. Now, it does have the delay on it, but that kind of works. Yeah. All right, let's go 8 bars here. I changed my mind again because that little loop is on group C. So we are going to put it down here on group D. Yeah, we're just going to put it right here. 4, 6, 1. Okay. All right, we're going to record for 8 bars. Here we go. I'm just going to start. Okay, now we're gonna come right here and put this sound, yeah. Those were on a mute group. I needed to take those off. All right, let's record this in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we kind of have an intro now, but I actually want, in scene 5 here, I think I want the drums to be longer than 2 bars. Is there a way to duplicate the length, I wonder? Oh, copy bar, paste bar. Oh, you can. Okay, that's cool. So then we'll copy bar 2, paste it in bar 4. Yeah, okay. Might just be faster to play this, honestly. Yeah, we'll just do that. Whoops. Need to make it 8 bars long. Still learning how to navigate. All right, there we got a drum fill now. So we have 2 bars of intro, or 2 scenes of an intro. And obviously in song mode, it'll jump to the right spot. Okay, cool. Let's actually go to song mode and try to arrange this, shall we? Song mode is main and enter. Yeah. Silly. Scene 4. Yeah, and then that's a new scene, right? Okay. Now shift and 5. So if we just hit play. Nice. Okay, now scene 3 is gonna, or song section 3 is gonna be scene 1. Yeah, let's see how this transition works. Whoops. Here. I'm learning. Interesting. Did that come in at the wrong spot? It just needs to be longer. Do we do that again for scene 4? Actually, let's do scene 2 because that's got our drum fill. Okay, now I want to go back and give us a blank scene. And now I want to do some really basic, like bass. Just bass and drums, pretty much. Whoa, not 8 measures long. 4 is fine. There we go. You'll notice in the drum parts, I'm always kind of taking a little bit of call and response. So the bass drum here almost plays call and response with itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, da da, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, da da, da da, 1, 2. There's just a few little feel things you can use like that, especially on a device like this, where you get so many scenes and so many patterns, where you can use to kind of just subtly spice things up. Little hits like that can make a song interesting to a listener on repeat listens, which is really cool. Like, you can always notice new things. Some of my favorite bands, Rush, Dirty Loops, there's always new little hits and things that I notice. I was listening to one of my favorite Rush instrumentals the other day, the Main Monkey Business. I picked up on a hit that Geddy and Neil do together that I've just never noticed before, and I was like, oh, that's super interesting. So there's all kinds of little things like that that you can throw into your songs. I'm going to try to line up with some of those kick drum hits. That's a cool line. Let's record it. Yeah, that's groovy. kind of want to layer that in there a little bit. Now, I could fake the side chain of this bass here in D and just go like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a like that. But I've got the same sound in group B here where we are side chained. So let's try it that and see how that sounds, shall we? Here we go. Yeah, that's good. A little more pop. Oh, that's nice. Commit. Nice. This might be the verse, actually. Kind of looking for a melodic element now. What if we put something new in here, though, on group C? Yeah, is this our melody for the verses? Let's start from the beginning. Here we go. Okay, so I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. Let's look at our scenes. We've got our main section. Got our main section with a fill. Got this weird, like, middle turnaround thing. Got an intro. Got part 2 of the intro. I want to bring this chord progression back in some fashion. But yeah, then we've got this like verse precursor. Then we've got the verse with a melody. We're going to commit that before I forget. Yeah, awesome. I'm really feeling this so far. Once you get around the quirks, this thing is kind of fun to work with. I'm not going to lie. My biggest gripe with it right now is forgetting that I'm not at the beginning of a phrase and then I go to record and I'm like in the middle of it. And it just starts there, so I need to remember either shift and back to the start, or shift and play to just begin at the beginning, even when recording. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with this. In the next part, I think we're going to see if we can incorporate the intro chord progression anywhere. This one, which if I recall was... Okay, I have to put that into a new section. Sorry, I just have to do it. There we go. Now we can say that we integrated the intro progression into a different part of the song. We'll expand on this later. This will be a great starting point for the next video. How about that? But that brings us to the end of this video. If you found it informative or at least entertaining, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you know where that dislike button is. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Be sure to look out for part 3. Coming soon. Yeah. Bye.